Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another Hap Gaming stream. Nope, welcome back to another 2.5 stars. It is Star Wars Week 2024. I am joined by
Eric.
Kelly.
And Rick.
and yeah, it is the 5th. So Revenge of the 5th, I guess, is what it would be. And we watched it's not as much revenge as last year's Star Wars movie, but Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of the Skywalker, directed by J.J. Abrams, written by Chris Terrio, J.J. Abrams, and Derek Conley, starring Daisy
It's like
Ridley.
a wrestling name.
Which
Yeah.
one? Chris Terrio?
Cristerio.
It kind of is, yeah. And Derek Conley, starring Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, and Oscar Isaac. IMDb synopsis: the surviving resistance faces the First Order. I was gonna say the Final Order. That's also in this movie.
Final countdown.
Once again, and the conclusion of the Skywalker saga. So, what do you guys think?
It blended in with the other ones. They did a
Yeah.
good job blending it in because it seems like it was just like all the other ones I've seen.
It's
Is that a
definitely not
compliment?
because I actually ignored a whole bunch of the movie on accident. And if you
Oh.
turn on any of the originals and a couple of the prequels, I'm not ignoring it. So,
So I don't know. I mean, so my thoughts are like the movie could have like this whole like new trilogy could have been good if they didn't try to do the whole fucking thing that everyone tries to do and go like, let's just rehash old shit and try to make it new. Let's bring back all the old villains that are supposed to have died in the last trilogy. But no, they didn't die. Let's bring them back. And now they're like, no, he's actually dead this time. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you're not
Yeah.
just going to be like, hey, guess what? He died again, but you know what? In the next freaking Star Wars trilogy we're going to make, he's going to be back again.
That was the problem with him in the EU stuff too, though. He did that a lot. Like he kept coming back as clones and robots and all this other shit. In
yeah,
there.
but
Yeah.
and it wasn't good then,
Look.
and they continued to do it in the movie, and they shouldn't
It's
have.
it
just-
also had a story involved. It wasn't just like I don't remember anything in the last one about hey, there's Palpatine. It was like he laughed at the end. But they go from like Snook.
yeah, Snooky.
Snooky's here.
Pretty much at this point, yeah, it's
Snooky.
Snooky. They went, so they got
Snook
Snook.
is the Snook is fucking the bad guy. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, Palpatine, he's in this like super hard. Why can I hear myself so good?
I don't know.
Jesus, am I that loud?
Yeah.
Is it on my stuff? You're picking
Wait,
it up?
hello?
Hello.
I'm talking. I can't tell. Oh wait,
You're
I
picking
think
up a little bit on me. Yeah. Why is that? Shouldn't be.
I don't know. Anyway, so that's freaking me out because it's just a delay enough. I keep thinking somebody's talking to me, and I'm like, this guy sounds pretty fucking important. I don't want to miss out on anything he says.
Oh yeah, totally.
Anyway, so I think the guy's like, so they could have had to use on Vong. They could have
could have
made
s-
characters that
They could have just
make
created
sense.
someone entirely new to been
Yeah.
like,
But the thing is they did that, and then they threw him away in the second movie without him doing anything impressive.
yeah. So it's
He
like,
did nothing.
yeah.
Like Snook. Well, I can't
Snooki.
even remember his name either.
Snooki.
Sneaky couldn't do shit through the two movies he was in.
No.
You see him in the new one, in the
I
second
don't
one, and
know.
he's huge, but he's like nothing.
Yeah.
He's not even huge actually, because that was just a projection. He's just like a
Yeah.
dude sitting in a chair, all fucked up.
Yeah.
And he had a little bit of force powers. He wasn't that powerful.
So also the other thing here is like, okay, like you had a good trilogy there, right? Like in the beginning, like the original trilogy there. Great trilogy, had a great ending there. Cool fucking beans. You know what I mean? If you wanted to continue that particular story, okay, bring the continuation into a short animated series. And you can say like, hey, this is what happened after Vader fucking threw fucking Palpatine in the fucking reactor and blew him up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, now you get to see this shit here in the short animated series here. Now you know what happened afterwards. The fucking New Republic happens. Everyone's fucking happy. You know, yada, 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 yada. And then when you want to bring in a new trilogy, okay, that's cool. You know what? Bring new characters. Or better yet, there was a lot of stuff that happened in the Old Republic that we don't know about that would create great fucking trilogies. Like, for Christ's sakes, go and follow fucking the story of Revan. Go make a trilogy about Revan. That would have been a great fucking trilogy. Would have been a
Darth
great
Revan
one.
would be a good character.
You know? Because there were other Siths at the time that Revan was going around doing his thing too. So it wouldn't just be one fucking Sith Lord out there doing his thing. No, it'd be fucking Revan going back and forth between the fucking Jedi and the Sith doing his fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It would create a wonderful fucking trilogy, way better than this new trilogy that they did there, you know? So it's like, but no, they're going to keep trying to rehash the old shit. And I guarantee you the next trilogy we get by Disney is going to be rehashing this same old fucking shit. For all we fucking know, Kylo Ren's going to come back as the goddamn new fucking Sith. And it's going to be found out, nope, he's actually Palpatine. Palpatine took over Kylo Ren. So now that's the new fucking, fucking Darth Sidious there. Here you go.
Kylo Ren's fucking dead though.
So was Palpatine.
Where
So was
Where was-
Palpatine.
where were those fucking force powers when Anakin needed them? That's what I want to know. Why would
That's-
you do that?
That's what I
They
fucking.
cut-
That's what Anakin was saying in the parody fucking skit that I fucking watched there. Because
I
the
feel like
parody
they need
skit, he fucking stabs Obi-Wan and he's like, "Hi, I got you." And I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna force heal myself." Of course, he's like, and Anakin's like, "Wait, what the fuck? When the fuck has force healing become a thing?"
You
It's
can
like,
just fucking do this?
It's
Yeah.
always been a thing. And he's like, that's the whole reason I turned to the fucking dark side in the first place. Can I switch sides again? And Obi-Wan's like, no, you murdered a bunch of kids. Of course you can't. You know, like that. Okay, like
That's definitely not how those space wizards work.
Yeah. So like that's
Like-
also kind of I'm kind of like my whole thing there where like they try to I'm gonna do the whole like what if thing there. Okay, like like when fucking Vader had that vision on Mustafar there that showed him what would happen if he returned to the light side. I'm like, there would be no redemption. There is no redemption after that. There is no chance in hell that Obi-Wan or fucking Ahsoka or anyone else that he knew would accept him and accept his plea for redemption. They would literally be like, you want to be redeemed? Kill yourself. Off yourself right now. Go back to Mustafar and jump in the fucking lava.
Though
Die like you were supposed to.
Anakin does redeem himself in the end because he does help Ahsoka in the new series and all that stuff, through the Force and shit. So
all the same,
he's not gonna be able to redeem himself, obviously, as a human, in the physical
He
form.
redeemed
and shit.
himself when he threw fucking Palpatine off the edge.
Yeah,
but even
That
still,
was
he
no
didn't-
really redeeming himself.
He didn't really redeem himself, and the
he
fact
just pulled himself
did.
back to the light side.
exactly, and the fact that they portray him after that as a Force
Dude,
ghost,
Palpatine
I'm like,
smoke
no,
his ass.
there's no way in hell that the light side of the Force is gonna let this fucking genocidal child murderer be like, oh, you did good, you redeemed yourself, we're gonna let you be a positive Force ghost. No, the fucking positive side of the Force is gonna be like, burn in hell, bitch.
That's not how the positive side of the Force works. Or
Yeah, but the positive
That's
side
not how
of
the Force works at
apparently
all.
needs a shitload of people on one side and no bad guys.
yeah,
and then it's
because
balanced.
once again,
Not
fucking
balanced.
George Lucas doesn't understand.
Well,
what
and now
scale is.
Disney, because Disney.
Well, they're
Obviously
just
not.
they're
Look
just
at him, he's
continue-
a
they're-
Sullivan.
they're continuing to read off. Yeah, he's a Hut dude. He's got the Hut chin, Hut jaw. They're continuing to read from that Bible. So
Yeah. And also,
What did
if
you
I
call
were Obi-Wan's
Cheeto
Force
the Hut.
Ghost, if I were Obi-Wan's Force Ghost, and I'm sitting there waving goodbye to fucking Luke Skywalker there, right? And I look over and I see fucking Anakin, I'm gonna pull out my fucking Force Ghost fucking lightsaber and chop his fucking head off, and call him a child murderer, and be like,
Anakin's
"That's
gonna
right, bitch!
You're
You're fucking
kill him in
dead."
a fucking one-on-one fight.
there's no fucking way.
You're out of bullets. There's no shot. He's the chosen one. You're just Ricky.
No, he's not the chosen one. Fucking Luke was the chosen one.
No. Hell
Yes!
No.
Luke was
No.
the chosen one, not
No.
fucking Anakin. Anakin was not the chosen one,
bro. He did.
No,
brought
he
balance
wasn't.
to the Force.
Just because they fucking went off and fucking said there in the beginning, fucking prequel shit there. Oh, this kid's the chosen one. No. All they fucking said was that there was gonna be convergence in the fucking Force, and fucking that individual is gonna be the chosen. Well, fucking guess fucking what? Fucking what's her fucking face had 2 fucking kids. One of those kids, Leia, was fucking Anakin's. The other one, Luke, was another convergent in the Force, because the Force is like, we done fucked up, y'all. We gotta make another one. And so it created fucking Luke. Luke is
But
the
he acts
fucking
just like
chosen one.
Anakin.
Luke
He does,
is the
too.
chosen one.
No, Luke is just Anakin's kid, bro.
No, Luke is the chosen one. Anakin was some whiny, crybaby dipshit that needed to go back and live in the fucking sand for all of eternity because he hates it.
Did you not see the first movie? Because that is literally what Luke spent the entire time going like, I need to get another thing in the Tashi converter or
Yeah,
whatever.
he just whined all the time.
Oh, Tashi Station. Wait. Oh,
And then he
God,
he
like,
bragged
he's
about killing
crybaby.
small animals with his spaceship.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was. Well, I mean, obviously, he's a fucking kid of a goddamn fucking psychotic fucking murderer. Of course, he's fucking talking shit like that. You know, like what the fuck do you
See,
expect?
now he admits it.
He's still
But
the
it's just
chosen
their
one.
argument.
He's the one who fucking brought the supposed balance back to the Force.
No. Vader
Yeah.
was the one who did it. Who threw Palpatine off the edge? Quick
Doesn't
question.
matter.
Could
Who-
Luke,
Ricky-
let's say
Ricky-
Darth Vader poofed out of existence. What's the odds that Palpatine is going to kick Luke's ass?
Okay, one.
It rhymes with 100%. Okay.
You know why it'd be 100%? Because
Yeah.
Luke wouldn't exist if
Well,
Anakin
yeah.
didn't exist. So
Exactly.
Okay. No, I'm talking about poofed out of existence. Like he got sucked into a black hole like a week before that. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Uhura shows up and
yeah.
she's like, "Hey, I can make it work." And then he's like, "All right, fuck all this. I'm gonna go
let's
fucking
do
be
this
with,
shit. Yeah.
be with this lady." Yeah.
Man,
okay.
fucking Luke would be super power. Or Anakin would be super powerful in fucking Star Trek.
Well,
It was ridiculous.
according to fucking legends or whatever it is there, or fucking the tales and shit like that there, Luke is supposedly capable of being the single most powerful force wielder to ever fucking exist. Like, he can literally create and manipulate black fucking holes. He could kill an entire fucking planet with just using the fucking force. It's just by clicking his fingers like, well, that planet's
Yeah,
dead.
Anakin could do that too, dude. That was the whole point.
Well, Anakin could have done it if he hadn't lost his arm.
Anakin
Well,
could have
I'm
done it
just
if he
saying,
hadn't
like-
lost his body.
That too.
Yeah.
But like once Anakin lost
But
the
still,
limb there, his potential
Luke-
dropped
Look,
drastically.
in the final throwdown of Return of the Jedi,
If
if Luke
Yoda
there by
had
himself,
actually, if
Palpatine
Yoda
wouldn't even have
Let
had
him
his
actually
talk, Ricky.
trained,
It doesn't. You gotta
Ricky,
let Eric
calm
talk
down.
sometimes.
Okay. Luke would have gotten Palpatine wouldn't even have to take his lightsaber out to kill Luke. Luke is garbage. Like at that point, I mean, and look, I realize in the EU stuff, Luke is like basically a god, but all that stuff's not canon now because they had this like really great story with all these well-built and well-written characters, and they went, no, we're going to throw that away and we're going to write in a whole bunch of unrealistic, annoying characters and then some that are okay. I don't know why they did that. They could have just, it's like, oh, maybe they didn't think there was enough strong females, even though they got Mara Jade, who's like the coolest lady in Star Wars aside from Leia. But look, Palpatine versus Luke. I'll tell you what happens. Luke's like, I'm gonna kill you right after I get a power converter from Toshi Station. And then Palpatine's like, fuck, he died really fast. You know your dad could fucking take that shit for like 20 minutes. You're a wussy. And then he's just like, hey guard, throw him out of the edge here. Just get him out of here. Take him. Come on, get. And that'd be the end of that. No big deal. All right? And I realize that in the extended stuff, he's way fucking better.
Yeah.
But that's not this.
Because if Yoda had actually wanted to train him, because Yoda did not want to train him, because he's like, there's no chance in hell I am unleashing another Skywalker on the fucking galaxy. He was like, no, I'm not fucking doing it. So you know what he did? He had him jump around a bunch, taught him how to eat fucking frogs, then had him go sit inside of a scary tree for about a year. That's what he did. He didn't teach him shit.
No shit.
Look how fucking difficult he had. Like how much difficulty he had just by trying to summon his fucking lightsaber into his hand. He damn near had a brain aneurysm. He was literally at the stage of like a 5-year-old fucking Padawan, because he had literally no training, no idea what the fuck he was doing, no idea how to connect to the Force. And when he got to Yoda, he realized, holy shit, this guy actually knows how to connect to the Force. And Yoda's like, I'm going to do nothing but physical training, and I'm going to go send you into the scary tree.
I'm going to torture you a little
nothing, bit. Absolutely nothing about the Force. I will teach you nothing about it. Zero. Because you are another Skywalker. Go fuck yourself.
He was also too old to learn at that point, according to Yoda. I mean,
So, like, if Yoda had actually been like...
I agree. 18-year-olds are not good at learning. That
so,
is
like,
a fact.
If Yoda had been, like, immediately fucking reached out in the Force to fucking Obi-Wan the moment he fucking, Luke was, like, fucking 10 years old and be like, hey, yo, bring that fucking little shit to me. We're going to start training him.
You know they train him way earlier than 10 years old, right? Like Anakin was 8.
Well, they do.
And he was too old to be trained as a Jedi.
But that's the whole fucking
Yoda?
that's the whole fucking thing there. But if he had been like, hey yo, bring this little shit to
Why
me.
is he fucking Scott Hall, man? Why is he Razor Ramon?
Why
is he always Razor Ramon?
Why is he sound like Asmongold?
All right.
Same family.
By the
we got
fucking
a
point in
situation
time
here, boys.
that fucking Luke had actually met fucking Palpatine, Luke would have been the one going like, you're a little insignificant pissant. You're gone. Oh, hey, you're my dad. Guess what? Obi-Wan actually fucking told me what you did. You're gone. There's no redemption for you.
I don't think even at that point, Luke would have had a chance to go against Palpatine or Anakin. He just, even with that kind of training, he still wouldn't. Like, Palpatine was fucking powerful, dude. That dude took out 2 Jedi with nothing because those guys sucked. But then, fucking Mace Windu, who is supposed to be the greatest fucking lightsaber duelist in the galaxy.
Okay, but now, like, if
lost because of
Vader had actually followed through on his original plan. Yeah,
Anakin.
That's what it looks like.
Yes,
but now,
Anakin could have.
But now but now my new point here is if Vader had followed through on his original plan instead of being a little whiny little bitch, a little pussy. Okay, because to be real here, he was. If he would have followed through on his original plan and fucking left Mustafar, rebuild himself anew, because that was his original plan, was to go out there and get rid of the armor Palpatine gave him that was incredibly hindering him and was incredibly weak to Force lightning, because that was Palpatine's trump card. It was like, if Vader ever tries to come at me, all I gotta do is put a little fucking... squirrel fart of a fucking Force lightning into his ass there, and his suit short circuits, and he dies. He suffocates to death. He can't move.
You do realize
and he
like Force
asphyxiates.
lightning is super hard for like almost everybody to conjure.
Well, yeah, but what
Like-
I'm saying, but that's besides the point.
Kylo Ren
What I'm just
can't
saying
do
this, but what I'm saying though is that Vader, the reason why Vader couldn't use Force lightning, because it would short circuit his fucking suit. That's the only reason why he wouldn't use it, because he knows that if he did it, that his fucking suit was short circuit and he would die. That's the reason why Vader made his suit, or why Palpatine made his suit the way it was to permanently weaken his ass to make sure that he could never ever become anywhere near strong enough to fucking challenge him. So if Vader had gone through with his original plan to overthrow Palpatine, which was his original plan, he was planning on going out there, giving himself a new suit, new augmentations, so he could survive Force lightning and all this other shit, and he can use it again, because there was other Sith Lords that had all these fucked up bodies and had to do the suit thing there that could use Force lightning without shorting out because they figured out how to do it. If Vader had followed through with his original plan to do that instead of being a little bitch, Vader could have very easily, before Luke even got involved with any of this fucking shit there, just fucking nuked fucking Palpatine. Even though Palpatine's just gonna come right back because that's what happens there. But still, Vader would have nuked fucking Palpatine, been like, guess what? I'm now the new fucking Emperor. Go fuck your fucking self. And Vader being
Vader's the
Vader,
only one who could have killed him.
yeah, and Vader being Vader probably would have went out there and be like, all right, number one fucking business, we're gonna destroy the fucking goddamn rebels once and fucking for all. Okay, number fucking two.
That's what he's been doing this whole time.
Vader, I'm a Vader.
Because if you speak louder, you're more correct.
I'm probably would have been like, I'm going to go out there and destroy every single fucking hut. Two, I'm going to build my Death Star and I'm destroying Tatooine because fuck that same
Real
planet.
hut? Ricky, for a second, I thought you meant like those hut buildings. I'm like,
No,
why is Vader going to burn all the huts
He
down?
fucking hates those
no,
huts.
Vader's going to destroy the huts
And
because
hate
they're the ones.
wars. I'm going to get
because-
rid of all their fucking houses.
Well, no, the huts are the ones who are responsible for the whole fucking slave trade. So he obviously would have gone through and fucking destroyed him because they're the ones that made his fucking childhood and upbringing shitty.
Well, the problem is you take care of the huts. It doesn't stop the slave trade. You just bring in somebody else to do it.
Well, yeah, but
It
that's
might be
probably
worse.
would have been-
Probably will be worse.
I mean, you look at what happened after Jabba dies. Fucking what's his name takes over. He's still there.
I don't know
Hard
who his
face.
name is.
Yeah, Major Domo. Fucking so and so. Fat Twilight guy.
Fat Man Joe?
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Fat Man Joe.
So here's the deal. Like, if you want this whole thing to have worked out where Anakin didn't do whatever, like all they had to do was Obi-Wan needed to get his head out of his ass and kill Darth Maul. If you could have done it back then, guess what happens? Qui-Gon Jinn fucking raises Anakin. Qui-Gon Jinn's going to teach him about the living force. Qui-Gon Jinn knows a little bit about force healing. So when he starts having these dreams, plus Qui-Gon Jinn would be like, hey, do you want to go free your mom? Because he's going to want to get after it.
Qui-Gon Jinn
Okay.
probably would have just been like, hey, yo, I already freed your fucking mom.
I'm putting
No, he
fucking
would've been
Scott
like,
Hall in this thing.
okay,
I gotta
hey,
find the
boys,
fucking thing.
It's
Like-
your boy Asmongold. Let's go fucking trash these fucking pieces of shit. Okay? We're gonna fucking pour Dr. Pepper all over the fucking top of these asshole slavers and get your mom back. We got a situation we got to deal with.
Bib Fortuna was the guy's name.
Bid Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna. He's the guy who continued. Yeah, Bib Fortuna. He's the guy who continued fucking Jabba's shit after.
He's that fat piece of shit who's there
Yeah.
in the other movie.
in the house or the fucking.
Why would
story-
anybody
the
have
Book of
left
Hutt.
him be there?
Because he still had the fucking control over everything. I don't know. He still had people he could use to kill other people, I'm sure. Because he didn't look
Yeah.
like he could fight very well. Jabba couldn't fight very well either at that point. So,
Bullshit. He'd roll over the top of those people.
I mean, he
You know
could
how many
definitely
fucking
crush some
Twilight
people, yeah.
slaves he killed?
why do you think Bib got so fucking fat
Mhm.
by the book of Fett? He's like, I'm trying to beef up so I can be like Jabba and roll over.
Oh,
Maybe he just ate the remains of them. I mean, they got pretty cooked in that, that explosion. So he's like, nice. Face fucking escargot.
So
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you one thing. If his fucking Star Trek ship showed up, they'd all be fucked.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
just see like half of their fucking hull disappearing and fucking guys getting teleported out into space.
Yeah, because they don't have shielding
What a
that's
shit
good enough.
show.
Their weapons are like lasers and shit.
Trash.
Like they talk about like in Star Trek, they talk about other ships that have lasers on their shit, and they can't do shit to the fucking Enterprise or any fucking Federation ship at all, because it's just not powerful enough. Plus the fucking the fucking comsec shit that the Federation ships have compared to anything, even Imperial ships. None of that shit is going to protect against any AI that a fucking a Federation ship could send against a fucking a Star Destroyer. The Star Destroyer would be like, oh, why are we shooting our guns at ourselves? What's happening? Why are we doing this to ourselves? And they just blow themselves up.
Meanwhile, the guy on the bridge of the Star Trek ship's like, "Why are you hitting yourself?
Yeah.
Why are you hitting yourself?"
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's just but you know, that's just Star Wars not being to the same technological ability as Star Trek. Except for some reason they can make droids that are fucking awesome. I don't know how that works.
Well, I mean, you know,
They may not be able to move as well. Some of the fucking hunter killer droids can.
Well, I'm
Those
just
things
saying, you
would
know,
take
there's
out
there's a very large,
maybe.
you know,
Data would fucking
uh,
smoke all of them. Are you kidding me?
Dude, some of the hunter killer droids? No, I don't think so.
Yes, he would.
No.
100%. He'd fucking hack into them because they're all fucking made to get like controlled. Data'd be like, "Oh my god, look at this! Hey, how's it going? Oh shit, he's gonna kill me. All right, he's hacked over. It's fine. I got him. I solved that situation, guys. It's fine."
I don't think
They
he could
suck.
with I don't think he could with some of those fucking assassin droids, dude.
I mean,
think
a fucking
those
old
guys are-
fat Nick Nolte guy could fucking reprogram IG-88. Of course he could. I've spoken.
I'm talking about those HK droids. The IG-88 ones, yeah, probably.
Oh
but
yeah, okay.
I'm talking
I
those
don't know
HK
much
droids
about
from
them,
back in
so.
the day. Those things were like meant to be fucking assassins and like fighting.
Yeah, but not
against,
against
you know.
Data.
I don't know, man. I think he could.
Did you see him fly a ship?
Did I see Data fly a ship?
Yeah, there's a whole fucking beginning of a movie where he just smokes like basically the Enterprise by himself.
I'm talking put him on
They're
the
like-
ground against him. Yes, and any starship that
If
fucking
he has
Data can get
If
in.
he has a gun, he's gonna be able to shoot him. I don't understand
Yeah.
your argument.
I don't think
What's
they
the
would.
argument?
I think the HK droid would stand a good chance against Data. Data can't take damage like some of these fucking droids can. Like
Okay, that's a good point.
like these
Now,
things
as
can
long
take
as he's
the
not
hits.
caught completely flat-footed. I mean, he
Well,
fought
yeah, it's
boards and
another
shit.
it's another one of those things where it's like, you know, who would win between Batman and fucking, you know, somebody. If Batman knows about the thing, Batman wins. If Batman doesn't know about it, he'll probably lose that first encounter, and if they don't kill him,
That's true.
then, you know, that's just the way it is. It's the same Spider-Man, you know. Usually Spider-Man loses that first encounter if he doesn't know about somebody. But if he knows
Yeah.
about him, he's going to take him
if
out.
they have prep time, they'll
Yeah.
usually take them out.
And same with Data. Data's going to have that. If he knows something about them or can get that data fast enough, then he's going to win. You know, he'll find out about a fucking control, the what is that? The control bolts? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll find out about that shit and then use
Restrictor
it.
bolts.
But yeah. But if he doesn't know shit, I think an
Ricky's
HK
right.
droid would get him. Yeah, I think it's called a restrictor bolt. So
I don't know. I don't know enough
The
about him to
restrictor
really-
bolt is literally just a fucking shot collar for a droid. So if they
It
just
just depends on what gun he has. If he has a
the
bullshit
shit
ass
out of him.
phaser, yeah, he's fucked. If he
Yeah.
ends up with like
if he
the
gets a
Mando's
disruptor,
vaporizer
if
gun,
he gets a disruptor from Star Trek would take out the HKs, of course.
Oh yeah.
He'd also take out the HJs also. But those are different droids from a different thing. It's weird. They spend a lot of time in the cantinas and things, you know. The Huts love them. The HJ droids. God damn it.
that droid's making me a lot of money.
This fucking thing. Okay, so that stupid dagger is the dumbest fucking thing ever. It is the stupidest MacGuffin I have ever seen in a fucking thing. And I've watched all these fucking things a lot. Okay,
Yeah,
you
that
make
didn't
this
make
dagger
sense.
that's apparently ancient and somehow is going to tell you exactly where the thing you need is in the Death Star that wasn't made when this dagger was made. And
That
you can hold it up
crashed.
and it crashed and somehow settles exactly how it's supposed to settle.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, I get there's some fucking clairvoyant shit that the Force users can use, but
I
fuck
like
you.
that, dude.
Fuck you.
Not to that extent.
No,
Yeah.
not that exact.
You know,
That's a
it's-
fucking time traveler joke, is what happened.
Yeah.
Fucking Yoda went. You know what happened is Anakin went back, like because he can do that. He fucking made that thing and was like, "They're gonna think somebody was all wise and shit, idiots."
He's traveling through the what is that fucking thing? The Worlds Beyond or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Going to fucking 40K fucking shit there, traveling through hell to go back in time.
It'd be kind of cool to see Anakin like show up as like one of the three in the Ahsoka show, if they ever finish
Yeah.
that. So
I gotta say though, Space Marines would fucking stomp the shit out of Star Trek and fucking.
yeah, fuck yeah,
You
I
know.
mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, when
There's
they show
there's
up, and
nothing-
they're like 9 feet tall
yeah.
and they're stomping around.
I don't even
And
think the
the fucking
Spartans would be
HK
able to fuck
droid's
with
like, the HK droid would be like, "I'm gonna start being an HJ droid, bro.
Yeah.
Holy
that.
shit!"
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, there's nothing
We're
that
done
any
with
of them
this,
can
yeah.
throw at a fucking 40K ship. Those things are they're gonna have so much fucking armor that they're not gonna blast through anything. They don't have
No.
computers for anything to fucking work because they use human shit because of the whole fucking AI, ban. So they have none of that shit. There's nothing for the Federation to do anything with. Maybe teleporters, but then they get on that ship and come across fucking 10-foot tall Space Marines and
Exactly. Or they
fucking full
teleport a
armor
Space
and
Marine
chainsaw
off of his
swords.
ship. That Space Marine's just gonna fucking just jettison himself through space onto their ship, latch onto their hull, and be like, "Me hungry," and just rip the fucking can open and start eating dudes. You know what
My
I
favorite
mean?
would be like Darth Vader's like, "I'm gonna force choke this guy," and he's like, "Yeah, but which set of lungs are you crushing, bitch?"
Yeah.
And then he's just gonna smash him. It'll turn out
And-
he's got an organ to get rid of force shit.
Well, I mean, he's gonna smash them, but not in the physical sense, in the slang sense. He's gonna smash. He's gonna have himself some.
I would actually love to see that good old Henry Cavill fucking dressed up as a space marine just stomping the dog shit out of Darth Vader.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, that's literally what he did.
I mean, like the Yuzon Vong would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah.
How they made the decision to not use them.
Would've
And for
been
anybody
cool-
who doesn't know, the Yuzon Vong is an alien race who, instead of using like normal technology, they like grow stuff and they're like,
Yeah, it's full on, they're
sadomasochistic and
full
shit.
organic. Everything's organic with their ships, their armor, and all that shit. They're invisible to the Force, so the Force can't affect
Yeah.
them. And they love pain, or I don't know. I guess they love pain. They use it to like dominate others. So
So
they've
they're-
used it to fucking turn Jedi and
So
all that
they're
stuff.
like
Yeah,
those
they're the David
aliens that
Goggins
really
of
like
aliens.
Jerry and Rick and Morty. Then.
Really?
What was that, Ricky?
So they're they're like those aliens that really like Jerry and Rick and Morty. Then.
Yeah, these things are fucking sadistic. It's crazy. Like and the Jedi are just like freaking the fuck out because anytime they can't use the Force against something, they freak out. There's
Well, yeah, because that's their trump card.
there's a whole thing in the High Republic books, and there's this creature that like feeds on the Force and will like fucking completely, basically, suck all the Force out of somebody and turn them into a husk. And so you've got all these like super powerful Force users like trying to find where they are, and they just cause these fucking like hallucinations on them. And if they get close to the Jedi, then they'll just fucking evaporate these dudes. You've got like high-ranking Jedi masters and shit that are just getting annihilated. I have to read the next book because I have no idea how they're even supposed to take these things on. Because there's this big space station that this terrorist group takes over, takes over after the Jedi build it, and they put some of these creatures on there, and they're kind of in hiding in one of the crates. They finally get loose, kill some of the Jedi. Nobody knows what the fuck did it because they can't sense the thing. All they can sense is when they're near it, they start hallucinating, and then it basically just takes out like a whole fucking squad of Jedi. And yeah. It's fucked up. There's one dude who just gets evaporated by one of them, and his Padawan's like, "What the fuck just happened?" I think they see it, and then there's like one dude from the terrorist group that is able to control him. It's like some family heirloom shit or some crap like that. I don't know. It's weird, but
yeah. Well, they always have like they love to write in those stupid MacGuffin things and those
yeah. But these guys are like able to. I think they're able to like travel not along the hyperspace lanes.
Didn't they touch base on these things there in the video game?
Yeah, you see it. You see these guys in the new Jedi Survivor game,
whatever it is. Yeah,
you see their ships show up, and then that's it. But they're able to travel through space, not using the hyperspace lanes, which causes issues where like they'll sometimes cross. They'll sometimes cross a hyperspace lane if there's a ship going through the hyperspace lane, and they hit, then it blows the ships up, and then that debris flying through hyperspace. Eventually, it comes out of hyperspace, going super fast, and can just annihilate a planet if it comes out in a populated system. So it causes all this fucking disruption during that time. But these guys are supposedly still possibly around, so they might be what either the Yuzan Vong were, or maybe help, with the hyperspace travel that, some other creatures in the new Thrawn books, like Gree or something like that, I think was what they're called. I think the Gree or whatever this new one is are supposed to be the ones that they're replacing the Yuzan Vong with, which is kind of dumb because they're not as cool. They're just like a group of aliens that are able to like enslave other aliens easily. I don't know. And
that's what are they? They're fucking stupid.
Clue. They don't really go, as far as I can tell, they don't go into it besides just being, they like go in and they start like disrupting politics and shit like that to basically make it so they're not strong enough to stand up against this, big group of pirates or whatever the fuck they're called. So like they tried to do it to the Chiss, but the way the Chiss are, they're like, no, fuck you. I don't fucking care. So you have some guys that fell for it, but most of them are just like, nah, screw you. We're not doing that shit. So it just didn't work against them. So it's like, but that was what Palpatine was supposedly was building all the shit for, was to defend.
Bullshit.
No. Yeah. Once again, it's stuff they write in after everything's built, but making the Empire and all that stuff, the way they explain it is that is why Palpatine made although the Death Star doesn't make sense against anything but a planet, and going against a group of aliens that don't seem to have a home planet would make no fucking sense. He just wanted to have a big fucking ship.
He was just trying to take shit over because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yep.
Guy's a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah. So I don't know. This whole movie still better than the second one, but it was just like, it's weird. The fucking landing gear broken on the Millennium Falcon was stupid, because how does the Millennium Falcon land? It goes. Does it need to slide across the ground when it lands? No, it does not. It needs to go and then land on its belly until they can fix the thing. Yeah, they can flip the whole fucking ship over.
I didn't even hear that. Yeah. I forgot about that, dude.
Yeah, the fucking landing gear's broken. Let's land. And then they slide across the ground, doing a bunch of damage to the Falcon, even though all they had to do was just set it down easy on its belly.
Well, can they just stop with this nonsense stuff? I mean, I feel like we get to watch all these shows where they make these characters and they like Lando was cool because he was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just have like the fucking lady that got introduced. Okay, well, maybe a little bit of backstory or something, or wittier banter might have been okay. I don't know.
Are you talking about Kerry Russell in this one?
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe do something different, because I don't care about that character. And that's the problem.
I had no connection to her, and the whole thing with fucking Finn, like, how do you know how to do that, Poe? How do you know how to do it? Dude, like, it's like Poe's fucking lived a fucking life before, just because you sat in a fucking First Order fucking the brainwashing tank. Poe did shit before. Just because he knows how to do some shit like slicing and all that stuff, knows how to fucking fly a ship. He knows how to fucking fly a ship good, better than most people in the fucking galaxy. Why are you questioning how he knows how to fucking whatever light speed jump or whatever skip? I don't know. Because
Poe's one of those, bullshit. Or not Poe. Finn is one of those Karens who's like,
yeah,
that guy's a pirate.
Why do you know how to do that?
Fucking arrest him. I don't care if he's good for this or not. It's against regulation. Yeah. That's because that's the kind of shitbag he is.
And it's like, how long have you known Poe for, dude? You've only known him maybe a year. Like, do you expect to know every single thing about this dude at that point? Come on.
And honestly,
Come
a
on.
good part of that year, you weren't even around him.
Yeah,
so
you were
it's like,
you were off doing other shit.
yeah, so it's like, honestly, dude, like, you kind of really don't know the dude at all. Like, at all.
Yeah.
You know?
They definitely killed the wrong Skywalker in the last movie too.
Just put it back in there, buddy.
Like,
Mommy, here.
The whole Holdo maneuver was dumb. They should have had
Hodor?
Holdo.
Hold the door. Hold the door.
I hate you. So when what's her name fucking flies the ship and destroys the Juggernaut.
Oh,
ship
yeah,
in the last movie.
No,
So
yeah.
it should have been
And-
Leia. Leia wouldn't have let somebody else sacrifice themselves for one.
No, yeah.
But then it would have been better to have Luke the one that survived until this movie and then he dies.
Yeah.
Instead, I don't know. It was fucking
and then they
weird.
were like probably expecting us to be all sad about like her dying and sacrificing. I'm like, bitch, we don't even know this fucking piece of crap. Like, what the fuck do we care about her? We don't.
Well, we know Leia.
Yeah, we know Leia, but we don't know the other
Oh
one.
yeah, Holdo. Yeah, we
Yeah, we don't
give two
know
shits about
her.
There was
Olga was
no-
a jackass the whole time.
There's,
There was
there's no reason for me to feel bad. Yeah.
You know how you get your guys to fight the best you can? You do this. Then
I'm
that
in
way,
charge
like,
now.
Poe's gonna be like,
You listen
"Boy,
to me.
I'm gonna do it extra good now." Or he'd go, "Hey, this is a rebel group where I don't have to fucking stay here. How about this? Oh, if that wasn't enough, I got another one for you. See ya." And he could have just left. And then where's she at? She's got a bunch of garbage pilots who will
she
put
lost
up
her
with,
best pilot.
Yeah.
who will put up with this. And if Poe quits, I guarantee you a bunch of the other guys will be like, you know what? She
Fuck
is a
this shit, I'm
fucking
out.
dickhead.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
out.
you. I'm fucking leaving. And then the other guy's gonna be like, it's a trap. I fucking quit too. Everybody's leaving.
He died.
Or
before that
you-
though. It's a bunch
No,
of shit.
I'm talking about his son. It's a trap the second.
Yeah.
All right.
And they also fuck him up in these things too, because he's fucking cool in the EU. And they don't even
Yeah.
do anything cool with him in this fucking any of these movies. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
the Chewbacca captured part, they do not leave any time for that payoff at all. Like he gets captured and like 2 scenes later they find out he's not dead.
Yeah.
Like
no,
you don't
yeah.
leave any room for us to be like, what the fuck, man? Like there's a what the fuck right when it happens, and then 2 scenes later he's alive, and it's like, okay, he could have come in with fucking Lando on the fucking Millennium Falcon. You just hear him do his roar over the thing. That'd been cool as fuck. We don't see what happens to
Yeah.
him that whole time, but no, we'll just end it right here. He's fine. He's totally cool. We don't want to kill him off. We killed so many people off already. So
It's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's probably because they're like, fuck, is the actor for this one gonna die too?
well, he did
Shit.
die. He
Yeah.
died before.
Yeah, I
this.
know.
Yeah, they had someone
But I
new.
mean, here's the other thing. How many stormtroopers captured him? Guy
Yeah.
can rip a fucking dude's
That's true.
arm off.
There's no fucking way.
And
No fucking way.
he's been in like 1,000 he's been in gunfights since before the fucking rebellion.
Yeah.
There's no shot. He's a fucking Wookiee. He can just go like this, clonk, and like they're dead. That's all he's got to do. Yeah, like he could even do the fake out, like, I give up. And then go over there with his hands up and then clonk. Ah, gotcha,
Yeah,
bitch.
no, like
Well,
they
even
try to put him in
on the,
handcuffs, and he's all like, "Oh no, I'm restrained." Like he could have just been like, "What the fuck was that shit, dude? That was nothing."
even if he waited until they were all on the ship, like they get him on the ship where they can't shoot him from afar, and then he just like breaks the fucking things and destroys everybody. There's like there's so much shit that he could have done to not be captured, and they just let him get captured. I'm like, come on, like
He's
or at
a
least
maniac.
Yeah. Or at least have had it so he got captured for a reason. He got captured to find something, to
Yeah.
plant something, to do something
Exactly,
there.
to get
And
the
he didn't-
information or do something like
Or
that.
straight
there.
up just fucking rip that pipsqueak's head off.
Yeah. Should have.
Like he
Uh-huh.
just shows up and he's like, walks up. He's just been like, walk. Because I mean, realistically, if Chewbacca put on some armor, like bot armor or something, he could just fucking walk through the fucking their stupid
Yeah.
thing right up to the ginger guy. They're like shooting at him, and he just gets a hold of him. He's like, poop, your arm fell out of its socket. All right, get out of the way. Do 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 do. Except he'd be in a berserker rage, and I'm pretty sure Wookiees can run like fucking super fast.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And he could.
Yeah.
They're so strong they can just grab a guy and throw him and just like
with enough
obliterate
force to
fucking-
kill the guy he threw,
Yeah.
along with the guy who he
Both of
hits. Yeah,
Yeah, he's one-shotting everybody. He's like 2-for-1ing
Mhm.
everybody.
He's gonna. By the time
So-
he's done, he's gonna create his own version of a human centipede aboard that ship. He's just gonna
Hell
shove
yeah.
one head up the ass, then another one, and it's complete.
Yeah.
Just complete the chain. That's how he.
We're
By
not
the time
gonna
he's
have
done with
any
it,
fucking
he's
clue
gonna
what
complete
to
it.
do with that guy.
Yeah, he's not gonna give a fuck. You're not gonna be able to fucking actually fight the dude. Like the only chance you
No.
have at anything with him is to be able to sneak up on him and blast him in the back of the dome while he doesn't realize you're there.
Yeah,
That's
if
the
you're
only way
lucky.
you could do it. If you get close to him, if you get within like the 20 feet or whatever it is, you're dead. You're fucking dead. Because even if you do manage to shoot him in a vital spot there, he's still going to be able to reach you and rip you to shreds before he kills over. So it's not really worth it, you know? So it's like, you're fucking dead if you get too close to this guy. You got to be like a couple 100 yards away and snipe his ass. And hope to God he doesn't have some
he's
force
just
sensitive
gonna
dude near
fucking
him.
kill you.
Because if he's got some force sensitive dude near him, they're gonna be like, "Joey, you're about to get sniped," and he's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, he's right there." Boom! No, I just fucking killed him with my crossbow. He's dead. Matter of fact,
I mean,
I'm
for
gonna go
God's
there and
sakes,
eat him for a little while.
Dude, you know what would have been a great movie is fucking because you know Yoda was on Sheik when Order 66
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah,
Fucking a movie of just Yoda and Chewbacca on fucking Kashyyyk taking out fucking squads of the droids and shit like that.
just fucking
Because at
running
that
them
point they were
apart.
still fighting droids. But just like swinging through the fucking trees, Yoda jumping off of Chewbacca as he destroys a squad. Chewbacca jumping down, just fucking destroying a bunch of super star destroyers, super battle droids.
Super troopers.
Yeah, super troopers. Fucking Farva's like, what the fuck is this? I wanted a liter of cola.
I just wanted a liter of cola. Come on, man.
So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we're supposed to have another trilogy coming, but I don't know what the fuck
It's
supposed
not
to
going to be good. I guarantee it. They're going to try.
They better
to rehash
fire
in
all
old
of the
shit.
writers. They need to just start over because most of the people writing this stuff have like
Mhm.
opinions that they really need everybody to get in line with instead
Like,
of trying
honestly,
to write a good story.
like they should be
Let's
like,
just do a good story.
yeah, honestly, they should be like, hey, maybe we bring back fucking George Lucas as the head creative director, and we actually have the original creator of this trilogy maybe actually start directing again for us instead of being like, no, we own it, you know, we own this now. Go fuck yourself. You know?
what I will say, what I will
'Cause
say,
that's pretty much what they did.
I will say at least with the okay, so the first the prequel trilogy wasn't great. There had some decent ones in there, but at least it told a story from start to finish
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
made sense.
Yeah,
This one made no sense
No.
from start to finish. If you just
They need to
watch
just
these
have
three
John
movies,
Favreau and Kevin Feige do, or that's the wrong guy.
yeah, Cowboy Hat Man.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
They need to have them do it, and they
Yeah.
need to have everybody that's a producer or somebody with
Producer,
all of
writer,
theirs
and
that
just get rid of
opinion
them.
that everybody's really tired of. Because guess what? You know who goes to see the movies? The people who hate that opinion. They're the ones with money and the motivation to go see the movie. And if they botch this one, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of us who are just gonna be like, I'm not watching any more Star Wars stuff. I mean, that's gonna happen eventually.
Well, eventually
Like,
it's just
how
gonna be
many
nothing
times-
more than a fucking
How many
cash
times are
grab.
you gonna buy a turd and then be like, man, this thing is still a turd?
I was hoping
Can't
for
they
a
make
news
it
this
not
time.
a turd?
Well, and they can make it not a turd because they've shown that they can with the fucking TV shows. 'Cause
Yeah.
They've got more often than not good TV shows. It's kind of the fucking DC thing that's been happening where they make some fucking really good TV shows and animated movies and things, but they can't fucking make a live action movie to save their goddamn lives.
Well, the Hollywood people want to get their opinion
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Well, like they can't make
And
a
they don't
fucking
know what the hell they're
Fantastic Four
talking
movie to
about.
save their fucking
Well,
lives.
Fantastic Four is boring. That's why. I'm a fucking Marvel fan, and I don't.
I've
I find
never
them boring.
once seen a Fantastic Four movie that I actually enjoyed.
I didn't say they were good. I said they're boring. They're a boring group that is hard to make a story for because they're fucking boring. They fight against some fucking giant planet-eating monster thing that apparently isn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's just being fucking corrupted or some crap.
Honestly,
But it's not a fun story. They don't make it
honestly
fun in the comics
Venture
either.
Bros Fantastic Four is far more interesting. All right.
Well, Eric and I have talked about this. There's two characters they could make Fantastic Four stuff out of: Ben Grimm and fucking Johnny Storm, and it would probably be a good movie because those guys are the interesting characters in Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Because
unless
that,
they
like,
write
Buddy,
him like, they write him like Mr. Incredible instead of. So he's basically just have like that same guy do his voice and be the same shitty asshole as he is in Venture Brothers.
Yeah. I mean, if
I don't know if
they're
you
gonna
guys
do
have seen that.
Ricky probably has.
What,
But-
Venture Brothers? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
There's because that guy's actually really funny. He's super fucked up, and he's just like,
it's like
I just do whatever the fuck. He's like yelling
the
at his wife all the
Fantastic
time.
Four and the Venture Bros is absolutely fucking hilarious. Like, I love watching those episodes with those dudes in there because I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a good episode because it's gonna be just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Especially when they have the Human Torch on there because the dude just bursts into flames every time he's exposed to oxygen and starts screaming because he's in pain. And then the fucking Mr. Stretch dude just hooks him up in his fucking basement to work as a generator for him. He's like, fuck this, I'm not paying a power bill when I got a Human Torch in the basement. Like, what the fuck do I care, dude? Like, you know, fucking Miss Invisible can just turn her skin invisible. That's it.
All she can
That
turn
right
is her
there,
fucking skin invisible.
that right there is their portrayal of like how they would get superpowers is far more realistic than any other portrayal of superpowers. Like, it didn't make it like most of them just got fucked up, you know, and that's what would happen. Sure, you might get some superpowers. They're gonna be bad ones. You just gotta be fucked up. You know,
there's just gonna be the lucky shithead in your crew, and he's gonna get good ones. And everybody else is gonna get garbage.
And that's Mr. Elastic. He's the only one who got anything fucking good. Well, I guess Thing did, but he was, mentally handicapped, and so he kind of got some decent stuff.
No, that's the thing. He just turned into a giant fucking callus.
Yeah, it's pretty much all.
Which is hilarious. He's just like, oh, ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I mean, he says that in the show. That's not me being insensitive.
No, I know. That's literally what he says.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. I know it. It's why it's like I have no problem watching, the fucking Venture Bros Fantastic Four. They're hilarious. But real Fantastic Four, fuck it. I don't give a shit about them.
Why do they just need to do the Maker and then have fucking Johnny Storm and Thing go out there and do their things? This would be fucking great because the Maker's a good villain. Doctor Doom will be better if they actually get it right, but who fucking knows what they're getting for that.
No, you know what? Fuck this. They do multiverse travel shit there. We're gonna get fucking the Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend up in that bitch there, and they can go fight them. Okay?
I gotta say that'd be
because Dr. Girlfriend is now the new head of the fucking Guild of Calamitous Intent. Okay,
yeah,
and so she's got a lot of fucking power backing her up. All right.
Phantom Limb would be kind of interesting because, like, the whole idea that a guy whose hands you can't see can just walk up, touch you, and kill you. Yeah. But you won't know about his legs. He'll just walk up and be like, "Oh my god, this poor armless bastard! Oh, I'm fucking getting drained."
Yeah, pretty much.
Which would actually be pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What rating did you guys give this?
Fuck.
Heart emoji.
So, the special effects in this movie were great.
They were.
Okay?
They were.
The sound design in this movie was fucking, like, top tier. I don't think... basically, the Star Wars and, the George Lucasfilms movies have, like, tremendous sound design. The dialogue, whoever wrote it, garbage. Whoever came up with the story, holy shit. Tell that first grader to go back to school and learn how to write a plot. Okay? Just like that was as bad as my joke right there. Okay, it was worse than that. And I don't know. So the characters did a great job acting. So there's that. Like
Yeah,
I feel that is the one really bad thing that
They just had a really shitty script and story they had to act out. So it's like, okay, like they could have done something good. The actors are good.
Well, that's like the prequel trilogy.
Yeah,
there was fucking amazing actors, and then you had
it's
such
just,
a weird lines.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit like
just,
that.
And of
you
course,
have just a
everybody's
shitty
got to have
fucking
shit to
script.
say. Like Kylo, like fucking Adam Driver has people. The guy who plays Kylo Ren has people coming up yelling at about killing Han Solo. He didn't fucking kill. It's not like he's like goes up and is like, I want to take this to a different direction. I want to fucking kill Han Solo and eat nachos. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. No, that's not what happens. Some shithead.
And to make this scene super realistic, I'm actually going to kill Harrison Ford. You know, it's like people act like he actually went up there and just shanked Harrison Ford in the gut on scene and just pushed him down some fucking chasm there. It was like, I just killed Indiana Jones, bitch.
You know who a great MacGuffin is? Harrison, fucking Han Solo. Oh my God, we're just about to die. What are we gonna do? I can't think my way to write myself out of this scene. Han Solo and fucking Chewie show up in the thing and rescue you at the very last second. Oh look, it worked. They're the fucking story can progress.
Well, Harrison
Don't
Ford,
kill the guy off.
He wanted to be done. So I know that for a fact there that Harrison Ford, he wanted to just be done with Star Wars. He was like, I am done with it. Like, you're going to write me out of this in this last movie. I'm done.
You got to admit, the standoff in the second one would have, because, like, who's going to listen to Holdo at all with fucking Han Solo there or Leia?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Never. So, like, they're going away. Somebody's going to come up. I mean, like, let's turn the ship and light speed it into the other guy. You know, they have bombs.
Mm-hmm.
They have lasers. Like, I mean, come on. You guys can't think of, like, putting a giant bomb on a ship and being like, we're going to send over our guy to talk to you real quick. And, oh, whoops. Turns out there's a bomb on that ship.
Honestly,
Rebels!
How about a stick just tied to the fucking controls to make the thing just move forward the direction they fucking want it at? And be like,
that would work.
I'm going in an escape pod, bitches. See you. I was like, well, what'd you do? How's it gonna go there? Oh, I just found a fucking stick. I just kind of propped it against the hyperspace controls there. And
although it is hard to find a stick in space on a spaceship.
Go get a metal rod. The fucking thing's full of fucking tubing. You can't tell me. You can't be like, I'm gonna go pull a fucking piece of fucking plumbing out of the wall real fast for this.
How many droids do you think are on that ship? A droid could have done it. All right, I'm just saying.
No, you don't kill droids. That's fucked up. They're like people. You don't do that. No.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's your rating?
No. You don't do that. It'd be better to get like a broom. Actually, you know what? They have a perfect stick. They're called a broom.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, you nailed it. They just needed a fucking broom.
Don't they use
Hell,
mouse
there's got to
droids
be
do
some
that
old.
shit?
You know what they needed was an old janitor to be like, I'm too old for this shit anyways.
Scruffy.
Let me take them motherfuckers out.
Scruffy.
I can't even. I don't even worry about it. All right, yeehaw.
Scruffy would have rode away after it blew up on the broom, though.
He would have. That's just how Scruffy is.
How the hell did I survive this? I'm just in outer space. But I'm fine.
Mustache holds all the oxygen he needs.
Does.
He turns out he's one of those Plo Koon aliens. He can withstand a little bit in the.
Exactly.
I feel like
vacuum
fucking
space.
Danny Glover would have just done that role just perfectly.
The space janitor or Plo Koon?
The space janitor or
Okay.
Plo Koon, either one.
Mm-hmm. Next Star Wars trilogy.
I'm too old for this shit.
The next Star Wars trilogy is Star Wars: The Space Janitor.
That's what they made it seem like in the second movie with the little kid pulling the broom to himself. So,
Yeah, where did that kid go? They just had him
Nowhere.
disappear? That's bullshit.
that one, it didn't have a fucking a cohesive story between the three movies. It just didn't happen. Which
No,
made
it
it
was
such a
poorly
weird
written.
trilogy. No.
Wasn't really a trilogy. It was
Not
more like
really.
an anthology.
Well, you had Rian Johnson in the middle going, I'm not making a trilogy, I'm making my own movie. And then he made some weird bullshit in the middle. Like, if you just let J.J. Abrams make all three of them, at least there probably would have been a story
Had Jon
that continued
Favreau
all three
do
of them.
all
Oh, yeah, of course you should have, but he wasn't involved in that. So,
Well, somebody should have got their head out of there. For God's sakes, Pete Davidson could have made a better fucking movie than any of those guys. Not Jon Favreau, obviously, but
Yeah.
like he wrote a movie that had a fucking plot. It wasn't terribly boring.
Which movie did you
Okay, there was no. It was that one with Bill Burr in it. You know, where he's the what?
do? Jesus Christ. That one with Bill Burr in it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a movie with Bill Burr in it, dude. He's the firefighter. Where he's like a loser kid and he's a firefighter, and then he gets in trouble with Bill Burr because he does something to him. I think I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember exactly what the plot was. I think he gives a tattoo to some kid and Bill Burr has his ass chapped over it. Which Bill Burr playing an angry character, that seems pretty like out of touch or whatever, but still like it was a good movie. It had it was good. There was a payoff to it.
Okay.
It wasn't like this fucking pile of dog shit. Where everybody except for the writers did a great fucking job.
Yeah.
And all of those writers who wrote all that stupid dialogue and those shitty ass characters should have to get on their knees and say, I'm fucking sorry for all the abuse that you actors had to deal with on our behalf because we really like these idiotic fucking politic crap that we're going to jam in there with everybody to have to look at. But they're not going to have to.
No.
Fucking
And they'll continue to
dickheads.
write for the series. So
Yeah, and we're going to continually be like, God, what is this? Why are they in there?
So what rating did you give this?
This is like a fucking 2-star movie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna go low, but I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where you look at how everybody but the writers did a fucking great job, and it just makes me sick to my stomach. It's like watching a birthday cake get made, and it looks great, and then right at the end, the person just shits on it. You got a piece of shit on your birthday cake, and you're like, damn it, why'd you shit on it? Everything was awesome.
I give it 1 star. It sucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1.5. It sucked.
You guys do agree with me. Everybody but the writers did a great job.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I enjoyed the actors. I enjoyed the thing there. Like honestly, like people were complaining, like, oh, fucking, like you're gonna have a female protagonist. It's like, dude, I don't give a fuck if they're fucking female or male. Like Rey could have played a really good protagonist. It's just they had a really shitty storyline.
There was no hero's journey to be had.
No, she was
the
always
hero's
so
journey
powerful.
is you start off being a ding dong, and then you get your shit together. Well, you can't do that if you just get all the superpowers right off the bat. That's part of Superman's problem.
Yeah. I gave this 3 stars. Next week's movie is Eric's Choice. What are you gonna choose?
We're gonna pick Dirty Harry. We're gonna watch it when men were men and sheep were scared. We're gonna see what real life was like all the way up until just recently.
19.
It's gonna be gritty and dirty.
71.
Hell yeah, dude. Clint Eastwood at his prime.
Dude is old as fuck.
He is now.
Yes, he is. All right. So next week's movie is going to be Dirty Harry. This week, though, it is Star Wars week. So check us out Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be trying to play some Star Wars games. Those things fight us like a motherfucker to get anything to work with Star Wars for some reason. Don't know fucking why. Well, anything that's multiplayer.
Anything that's EA.
Yeah, well, no, because you can get a Jedi Survivor and all that stuff works.
Well,
It's
yeah,
any-
but that's
any-
not.
any
But
multiplayer.
that's not multiplayer. Any EA multiplayer sucks.
I swear to fucking God, Ricky. I swear to fucking God. Listen, use your ears to listen to words. So we will try to play some Star Wars games. That'll be it though. Thanks for watching. It'll be on Tuesday, Wednesday around 6:00 p.m. Pacific time. Twitch.tv/TurkerPlays and YouTube.com/TurkerPlays. And check us out next week, Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time. As we talk about Dirty Harry on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. That'll be it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next week.
See ya.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.